All right, I'm going to try this for the third time today. It's amazing when you try things and can't seem to make them work. Anyways, this is the first episode of Pick a Supply Sunday. And the deal is, I've been thinking about this for a while. I have alcohol inks. I have all kinds of supplies, but some of this is so old that I've never used it. Now some of this is newer that I got on clearance. I have all kinds of supplies that I have never used. So I've been thinking about this for a while, and so the first episode is going to be on alcohol ink. I have the little Blendy belts until today had not been opened. I have sponges. I have the little blending tool. I have the blending solution. I have alcohol in a spray bottle. I got a big bottle of alcohol. I have all kinds of paper. I don't have any Yupo paper, so we are going to play with what I do have because I am not going out and getting another supply that I don't use. The idea behind today is I'm going to play with this and see if I can make some painty papers that make me happy and use my supplies that I have. This is just copy paper. This is the release sheet from labels. I have to ship a lot of packages with what I do, and this is the back side. It's the slippery side that the label stuck to. Here's a piece. You've got some label on it, and this just peels off. So this is the slippery stuff. This is some glossy cardstock. It's glossy on both sides. I got this at the thrift store. I have no idea what it is. It's just very slippery and glossy. So I thought it would be good with the alcohol ink. This is photo paper. It says Premium High Gloss, Office Depot, 25 sheets. The one thing I can tell you is that it was too heavy to go through my printer. Now this is real glossy on one side, but the back side is more matte. It's not as glossy as the cardstock. So I've got that. I've got some plain old everyday cardstock, some tissue paper. So, now, because this is the third time I've done this video, I actually did start with a few things. So I'm going to start over again and see if we can. Okay, my sticky thing and my Velcro. I'm going to put on a new pad. And I am going to cover this pad with the blending solution. I am just playing, totally and completely playing. So, you know, what comes out, and what doesn't is okay. I think we're going to go for, let's try some purple. How about some, this looks kind of like turquoise. And I'm just gonna squish 2 little drops. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Tim Holtz do something like this. So it's been so long, I don't know. I have no idea. But well, that's kind of cool. Okay. Now let's spray it with some alcohol and see what happens. I don't know if you can see that, but where there was enough liquid, it's Let me see if I can lift it up where you can see it real well. It's kind of making a little bit of a texture, not very much. That's, you know, okay, but it's kind of boring. Let's see what it does on the regular cardstock. Why is it? Well, that's kind of cool, but there again, kind of boring. Spray it, see what happens. But I sort of expected that to happen on the regular cardstock. The regular cardstock is not going to have, it's not going to have any work time. Oh no, that's kind of neat. It's kind of like little flowers when you twist it. Let's put some more on. And of course, I just got it all over myself. Purple. From the looks of it, I have enough alcohol ink to last 3 lifetimes, but oh, that's kind of too thick. That's cool, but it's there again, you know. Okay. So I either need to do some more research on the Blendy tool or have Yupo paper or something, because that's kind of boring. Now let's try it on one of those sheets of, this is a sheet of the label release paper. Let's put down some alcohol first. Well, I like the little bubbles that it gives you, but it's kind of boring. Let's put maybe some ink directly on there. Well, I like how it runs when the alcohol gets to it. No, maybe you're supposed to pound it. There we go. That's definitely staying wet. Let's let that get dry. Let's put that somewhere and let it get dry. Okay, since this is the 3rd time I did this video, I happen to know one of the things I really liked what I was doing. And so we're going to do that again. It was fun. It was like really cool. We're going to put ink on, oh, I forgot to tell you, this is a splat mat. It's supposed to have, nothing is supposed to stick to it. Absolutely nothing. This is what it is. Okay, it says nothing sticks. Well, the alcohol ink sticks. So I did manage to scrub some of it off earlier, but it does definitely stick. Let's put some inky stuff in there. And I think we'll put some alcohol. I'm spraying the whole mat. Okay. And now I'm going to use a piece of photo paper. And by the way, I found out that the photo paper and the glossy cardstock are about the same thing as far as how fast it dries. It just dries up real fast. Okay, and I'm going to just pull this like so. I found that was really cool, and it drips. Hmm. And when it starts to dry on the mat, you can't pick it up anymore. That's pretty cool. I like that. Here. Now then, I'm going to put some more of my turquoise color in here. And spray it again with the alcohol. Let's see what happens. Now see, where it was drying on the mat, it broke up into little bubbles. So let's try just not pulling it, just laying it down. Oh, very cool. All you have to do is just lay it in the mat, wherever it's wet. That's cool. I like that. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Okay, I was using earlier, I just used some copy paper. Soak up the mess. And that's just alcohol. Let's see what this is. This is just standard 70% isopropyl alcohol. So I don't know if 90% would do something different. I really don't know. But I thought this would be, it's what I had. So I like the mop-up sheets almost as much as the things I was doing. So it's just a baby wipe. I thought I'd try to clean some of it off. It says come off. It doesn't come off good. Oh, my table's squeaky. Okay, let's try some more. How about orange and yellow? Couple of Now I had been thinking about doing this video, and the other day Mags Lockley, I'll put a link to her video down below, did some really cool alcohol ink flowers, but she was using Yupo paper, and I don't know that this will work with that, so we'll have to try it. This is the photo paper again. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's kind of cool. Put it down and squish it around. Ooh, that's neat. Now I am getting just the center of my paper. The edges are all kind of boring. Let's do another one like that. Let's do another one with the yellows and oranges and reds. That was really cool. I like that. And spread it out a little more. There must be some alcohol resist left on the mat. Let's get some red. Oh, that's kind of pink. Cranberry, it says. And some alcohol. I don't know why I'm shaking the bottle of alcohol. It doesn't shake up. Now we can move this a little. Oh well, we'll see. Ooh, that's really cool. I need more room. There we go. Let's clean this up with my cleanup sheet. Okay, we'll just try those same colors again. But this time I want to use a regular sheet of cardstock. So there's quite a bit of that red still left on my mat. I'm not sure if it will make a difference when I get the alcohol sprayed on it. Now, the regular cardstock is going to pick it up much differently. Yeah, the red is just coming right back up off the mat. Okay. And you see that cardstock just, it bled right through right away. And it doesn't have the vibrancy. Can you see the difference? It's much duller. There we go. It also doesn't spread real pretty. It's kind of a little boring. Okay, let's see what happens when we pull it through. Let's clean this up. We got all these colors. We got to play with all the colors. There's no reason to use just a few colors if we... Now, I started to tell you about these videos, and because I've done this 3 times today, I forget what I've said, but I want to sort of make the Pick a Supply Sunday a regular feature. I'd like to do it live, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet, so for the time being, I'm just going to upload the videos like I normally would. It'd be probably Sunday afternoon sometime. Maybe Sunday evening. The idea is to take all these different supplies that I have not been using and play with them and experiment. And now that's why I think it would be fun, because it'd be fun if you guys could play along with me. But right now I haven't figured that out yet. So let's go for purple. And gold is kind of boring. This is flamingo. Oh my gosh, flamingo. Okay, that doesn't look pink. It looks red. And wild plum. Now this one is called silver, and it's definitely not mixed up. Maybe we won't use that one right now. It has sat there too long, I think. Let's just do this. And we're going to go for some of that glossy cardstock. And I want to pull it. I want to start over here and pull it across. It's stuck. It's stuck. Ooh. Okay, it's nice and fluid looking. It's kind of moves on there. It's real fun. Now let's do that same kind of color combination with the regular cardstock. Oops, I must have missed the flamingo. Now I didn't spray anything with that one. I just drew it across. Ooh, that's a lot of flamingo. And now we're going to use just regular cardstock. Let's draw it this way. No, let's not. Let's do it the same way. Yeah. Because the cardstock sucks it up, you don't get near the pretty variations of colors. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just not real pretty. So, let's try something different. Now then, I was telling you that I was watching a video by Mags Lockley. She was making these really fun flowers, and so I want to try that. I'm gonna, oops. Sorry guys, if I get out of space, I wish I looked more carefully. I've got a straw and the alcohol ink, and I'm going to just drop some ink right there like that. My screen just went dark. Anyways, I will put a link to Mags's video because I really thought it was fun. I hope my head's not in the way. That's fun. Okay, let's add some more colors. Okay, let's do this one. I don't know, for flamingo, that's kind of red. Let's go like right here. That's kind of boring. Really is. Let's try putting some alcohol on it. You notice what that did when I squirted the alcohol? It made sort of it sprayed it out because there was enough ink on it to spray it out. Now I'm running it down. They don't look like flowers, that's for sure. Let's get another piece of paper. And let's spray this time with alcohol first. And let's put on some ink. Now that I like. That's fun. Let's get another color. Let's get some more alcohol down here. Don't look like flowers either, but that's okay. Let's try this color. You see that? I may have to get exercise. My head is dizzy now. Ooh, I like those. Those are fun. Those are very cool. Can you see those? Let's get them up here. Not really flowers, but lots of fun. Really cool. Let's try. Wish I had a better pink. This plum, maybe too dark. Let's put some more alcohol right there. Okay, let's move it up where you can see it. Now this is a piece of photo paper. Just so you know what I'm doing. I like those. I like it a lot. Let's do that same color. What was that? Plum, I think. Huh. Let's that bottle is hard to squeeze. I hope I'm not sticking my head right in your way. I do like that. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. Now, I wonder what would happen if we did that on the mat and then put our cardstock flat down on top of it. So we have to get some more alcohol because I'm almost out. Okay, so alcohol. And some inks. Oh, I guess I should probably tell you what I'm using. Let's see, that one is Purple Twilight. The other one was Wild Plum. Wild Plum. It must be kind of clogged. Yeah, it is. Okay. 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 Now for glossy cardstock. Push straight down. Lift up. Well, see? Now that doesn't give you the same thing at all. Really needs to go on and then be blown off. Cleanup sheet. I think these cleanup sheets will make some pretty envelopes. Yeah, I like the cleanup sheets real well. How about that? Okay, let's try another one of those blow it around pieces. Let's I like that. That was fun. Might make me dizzy, but it was fun. I think the big thing is that when you don't have Yupo paper, you have to work much quicker, and it does not move the same way. You have to realize that it's not going to, it's going to dry out real fast. But I do like it. I think it's really cool. Oh, this like leaves little seeds. I'll pick it up in just a minute. Real wet with the alcohol, but look at that. Isn't that really cool? Let's get some more alcohol on there and put some purple in it. Okay. Yeah, purple, let's see. Purple Twilight. Mhm. My husband's in the other room. I can hear him being very quiet. He's probably sitting in his chair taking a rest. He tried to put in 2 ceiling fans today, and of course, just because he wanted to get something simple accomplished, it did not go well. There was all kinds of strange things in the attic. Things that old houses have, just the way they are. Oh, I really like that. I liked it better before I put the purple on it, but I do like it. Okay. I like that. Okay, so alcohol first, then the ink, and then blowing it around is really fun. All right, let's try. Oh, I had an idea I wanted to try. Let's try it next. Lots of alcohol on my sheet. Let's pick a color we haven't used yet. This is called Bottle. I'm assuming it's green. This. Okay. Now I put lots of alcohol down. This is a folded up sheet of tissue paper. Oh, it doesn't. I had hoped it would draw up into the tissue paper. There we go. Okay. Then, that's kind of a really dark green, so let's pick, this one's called Stream. Put down some more alcohol. And some ink. And suck it up with our paper. Okay. Well, let's pick a third color. What should we try? Oh, I know. Let's go for the cranberry. Oh, that's currant. I don't think I want currant. I want cranberry. And let's go more alcohol. And nice juicy cranberry. And this time I put it on the straight edge. All right. I may not be able to open it until it's dry, but kind of fun. Not really enough color throughout the whole thing. And like I said, it's not letting me open it. So we're going to have to wait till it dries to open it. But I think it would be pretty. Let's just lay it aside for now and try a different way. This is some more tissue paper. And I thought maybe if we sprayed it with alcohol and then put a little on there. That it would soak through to the bottom. But I don't know that it's going to. Let's kind of flip it around like that. I'm surprised that it just doesn't suck it right up. But it's interesting. Too much alcohol. Now it could be this tissue paper too, because this tissue paper's got sort of a glossy back to it. Maybe it's just not going all the way through. But that's interesting. Not exciting, just interesting. Let's try one more of the alcohol and the tissue. I think I will. I'll try to soak it. Like so, and then put it on here. The whole house is going to smell like alcohol. That's a lot of ink. I'm just kind of sopping it up with the sort of wet tissue paper, and it's not sopping up very well. Yeah, it doesn't go through. It doesn't soak it up like I would have expected it to soak it up. Okay, let's get a sheet of copy paper and clean up my mat a little bit. Okay, now then, I want to try, let's move this out of the way so I have some room. Wet still. Okay, I want to try some more of this. This is the label release paper, and I was thinking maybe it would give us, let us blow the ink around a little better. So I thought I would try that. Lost my straw. Wonder if my table's not level. That's interesting. Kind of boring, actually. Let's just suck that up. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like it once it has less ink on it. Let's try it with another piece. Wild plum, okay. There's a pile of ink right there. I don't like this release paper either. I don't know. It doesn't, you have to get rid of some of the ink to make it cool. Oh, see, once you get rid of some of the ink, it leaves really cool patterns. But until then, it's just too much. So, okay, I think I have like one more idea. Of course, you know, I probably have 5 more ideas once I stop. One of the things I had thought about was to try a bunch of alcohol. Some ink. That's and blow it around. And then use the heavy cardstock and just lay it straight down. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm just laying it straight down on top of the ink after I blew it around. Well, that's all right. It's still just interesting. Do you need me, hon?
No, I need to make noise.
Okay, go ahead and make noise. I'm finished. Okay. Anyways, my husband says he needs to make noise, and I'm kind of, lots of experiments. It was fun. I've got some fun things, some cool painty papers to play with and use in my art journals. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I am going to try to do another supply next Sunday. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, have fun, play with your supplies, do something interesting, and have a great day. Guys, I found one more thing I want to show you. So I've added this to the tail end of the video. This is photo paper, and it works better on the photo paper than it does on the glossy cardstock. I'm spraying it with alcohol ink, and then pick 2 contrasting. So you want, you know, like a light one and a dark one, and don't get too much ink. But splatter some ink on the photo paper. And then spray it just a little. Now you sprayed it first, you splattered the ink, or spray it just a little bit more. And then, now this is, you're not going to be able to see this very well, but you tip it. And you make it run. And then make it run this way. And then make it run this way. If it's not running very well in a couple of spots, spray it a little bit. And then make it run back down the other way. I thought it came out really cool. Anyways, this is what I found, and I just liked the look of it, so I wanted to show you this last little technique in playing with the alcohol ink. So you guys have a great Sunday, and enjoy your spring, and we will be back with a new video as soon as I can get one accomplished. Have fun.